Yeah, hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. I'm supposed to have a live program, a live interactive section to discuss this very issue. But due to unstable network, I decided to, make a record of it, and I expect you to join the conversation by dropping your comment. This platform, we have been consistent on our ideology. The ideology of freedom for our people, because we believe that freedom first before independence. Before the end of this video, you will understand why I made this assertion. Freedom before independence. I've always said that it's only a free people that seeks independence. Now, you also understand our position, because we've been misconstrued, we have been misunderstood when we talk about politics. People say it is Nigerian politics. I believe one Nigeria and all the rest of them. That is a total deviation from our point of view. When we talk about politics, we talk about the politics of Biafra, playing the politics of Biafra in Biafra land. Because in Nigeria today, we are shouting of Islamization. We are shouting of Fulanization, which is already almost spreading across the entire Nigeria. How are they doing it? They are playing the politics of Fulanization and Islamization. Now, the only way to counter it is to play the politics of Biafra in Biafran land. That's why we always lament that our political class, our problem, which is truth, because they are stooges to our very oppressors. Look at what happened in Obibo. Look at what recently happened in Olu. These are stooges of our oppressors at the helm of affairs in our homeland. And that is why they will not put up regional security. That's why they will never sign anti-open grazing bill, because they are playing the script of the caliphate that are out playing their Islamization politics. Now, we are talking about freedom of Biafran people that are still in Nigeria. Don't miss that, because we are not here for any propaganda or try to emotionally entice you. No, we are here to tell you the truth the way it is. Biafrans are still in Nigeria. Biafrans are still Nigerians by citizens, though forcefully. But we are Biafrans by indigenous identity, and nobody can take it away from us. Now, we have been hearing this fraud, this re-echoing of this fraud called One Nigeria. We must free ourselves from that fraud called One Nigeria. Then we will not pursue our independence, because only free people pursue independence. Now, before I delve into it, I want us to take a clue from what is happening between China and Taiwan. This is happening recently. China issued a warning to Taiwan that their call for independence is tantamount to calling for war.
China had tough talk for Taiwan on Thursday, warning the self-ruled island that seeking independence means war. It comes on the heels of stepped-up military activities in waters nearby. China claims the island as its own territory and believes its democratically ruled government is moving closer toward a formal declaration of independence. Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen has repeatedly said it is already an independent country called the Republic of China, its formal name. On Tuesday, Taiwan Air Force jets took off into the sky in a drill simulating a war scenario after dozens of Chinese warplanes flew into the island's air defense zone over the weekend. Chinese Defense Ministry spokesman Wu Qian on Thursday defended its recent military activities in Taiwan as, quote, necessary actions to safeguard national sovereignty and security, and warned against external interference and provocations by Taiwan independence forces. Last weekend, as Taiwan reported 6 Chinese Air Force jets flying into its airspace, a U.S. aircraft carrier group entered the disputed South China Sea to promote, quote, freedom of the seas. And on Thursday, Pentagon spokesman John Kirby reiterated the United States' long-standing military support for Taiwan's self-defense.
The department sees no reason why tensions over Taiwan need to lead to anything like confrontation.
While China has never renounced the use of force to bring Taiwan under its control, it is unusual for Beijing to make such overt verbal threats of conflict as seen on Thursday.
You've seen it. Despite having the backing of US, yet Taiwan is still struggling to have their independence. Taiwan is a country. Taiwan is a country. They are free. They have their presidents. They have their parliament. They have their laws and the rest of them. Yet they are still struggling for independence. So I want you to understand the difference between freedom and independence. They are two different things. And that is where our people are mixing it. We are missing what is known for freedom and what is known as independence. We must get our freedom, then use that freedom, stand on it to pursue our independence. Because it is all about international politics. It is all about international diplomacy. We must understand that fact. In Nigeria today, we are under subjugation. We are economically deprived. We are enslaved economically. We are enslaved socially. We are enslaved even spiritually, where people are forcing you. We are enslaved politically. We have seen it. Until we free ourselves, and the boiling point of this all is leadership and political decisions. Who are at the helm of affairs in Igbo land? Who are those? Do they reflect or carry the aspiration of our people? The answer is no. Then how are we going to undo it? Because people will say, your vote doesn't count. Your vote, let me tell you, politics is a game of numbers. And I tell you, 99% of our people carry this burden of freedom. If we take this percentage of our people desiring freedom and put it into the field, the battlefield for politics, there is no man, board of a woman that can stop us from taking over the entire government of Biafra land and use same to pursue the politics of Biafra and achieve our freedom. Nobody can stop us. It is a shame that we are begging to be free from those we are far better than, we are far exposed than, we are more educated than. It is a shame. That is because we have shied away from playing the politics of freedom, the politics of Biafra. So that is my point. And we must understand that. We must all rally around together. It is a must. It doesn't matter the group you belong to. It doesn't matter your pro-Biafran group or your pro-Igbo group. No. We must understand it fact, because last, now we will be the people, be the victims. Now we will be the people, be the victims. Because I always say that even every aspect of Nigeria are victims of Nigeria. But our own, now it was passed. Because our leaders, our political leaders, though we've allowed to impose themselves on us, serving the will and aspiration of their masters from the north. We are at their mercy. But we can reverse this trend. And that is why I am making this video. I am calling on all sensible Igbo sons and daughters. I'm calling on all sensible Biafran sons and daughters to buy into this vision to free our people from one Nigeria by playing the politics that will help us free ourselves. Because when we have our economic freedom, we'll be able to negotiate with the international community, because these are some of the things that are the factors that determines international relationship. Most of these international communities you're talking about have interest in Nigeria. But who are those in control of the resources? The caliphate. Even the oil wells in the south is being controlled by northerners. Then how do you think that the international community will take you serious when you are not even in control of your own resources? The only way we can reverse that is getting every of these government houses in Biafra land on the same page, fighting for the freedom of their people. if we're able to secure our economic freedom from Nigeria, if we're able to secure our political freedom so that nobody will determine governors of Eastern region. In Abuja, it's impossible. In a true federalism, because we will have our own court. If you go to all the courts in the southeast, the chief judges there are all Fulani people. I have witnessed it. In fact, one of the Fulani in Enugu court, federal court, was bold to say that no matter what you say about because that was when the ADF challenged the federal government regarding the operation is it crocodile tears or whatever they call it, yeah, and python dance, exactly that very python dance. They sued them, and the Fulani judge was there to tell them that whatever you say, for the Fulani judge became the lawyer for the federal government and said as long as he is concerned, he will kill this case and there's nothing anybody can do about it. And he did it in our homeland. It happened in our homeland in Enugu. This is applicable to all the states in the southeast. Check the security architecture, the same thing. So the only way we can bring this thing down is to play the politics. That is the key. If we don't, we will continue going on the same path and we'll continue being slaves in our homeland. So this is what I'm bringing to you. Let every sensible sons and daughters of Igbo land understand this message, and let us start organizing ourselves. Makata bubo. Today is still early for us to make a reverse. Let us all together do this thing for the future of our homeland, for the future and survival of our homeland. We must purge ourselves from the crop of political stooges we have in Igbo land and in Biafra land as a whole. Do this. Do this. You must understand this, because there is no other way. Every other thing, whether mankana, koekwe, imago, by taking up, and all the rest of them revolves around political decision. I'm not going to say too much so that I don't reveal too much. I think you have heard enough. Now I want you to drop your submission. Let the discussion continue from the comment section. If you have any divergent opinion to this, bring it on board. Let us discuss it. If you don't have anything to say, please stay aside. Let us deliberate. We don't want people who will just be sarcastic and just be dropping anyhow comment. We are here to reason like proper human being, because God gave us something here. All right? So please, let us deliberate as a people to organize ourselves and get our freedom once and for all. And when we do, then we'll now push for our independence. That is the process, because independence agitation. If you like this video, like it, share it, drop your comment. If you are new on this platform, welcome on board. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you the truth the way it is. I am persuaded by our ancestors and by the God of this land upon which I stand to deliver this message to you. Please do take it serious. Follow us on all our social media platforms and stay connected. The voice of the people, the voice of God, and the voice of our ancestors. I'm signing out. Stay safe.